Hey everyone, I'm Jenny. I'm a hairstylist, and today I'm going to try out the Demi Permanent Cream hair color and from the Ion collection from Sally's Beauty. What I'm trying to do is I've already lightened my hair, and even though I like the color, I'm trying to get it more to my natural shade, and I may pop up a picture up here of what my natural hair color is. And so I came across this line. I just wanted, this is great for like kind of toning your pre-lightened hair, or but the cool thing about this line is that it also claims to cover gray. Now I don't have any gray at the moment, but at least I know I color my hair all the time. There could be gray under there, but so their claims here, it says enhance, change, or increase the color intensity, cover and blend gray hair, refresh and renew faded mid-lengths and ends, tone pre-lightened or highlighted hair, and so like color correction or that kind of thing, mellowing out those like brassy notes, yellows, oranges, and stuff. Maximum light, reflection, and shine, botanically derived nourishing ingredients, ionic protection, man, I cannot read today, for stronger hair and structure. So I was reading through the directions, because no matter how much experience you have, always read directions of a new product, because there are some things in here that are very interesting. Like if you have black henna tattoos, like the temporary henna tattoos from the black henna, it may increase your risk of allergy to this product, so be wary of that. And then there was another one that said, do not use over metallic dyes, compound hennas or color restorers, or chemically relaxed hair or permed hair that's not in good condition. So you have to make sure that your hair is in good condition for that, because you are using some developer. This apparently, so it's a deposit only, but it's using 10 volume developer, which would just open the cuticle a little bit, so that way it stays longer on your hair, on your hair. And sorry, my nose allergies are really bad right now, so itchy all the time. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try it out, see how it goes. Now for what I'm doing, which is toning, and then it says like color correction, tint back kind of deal. I mean, it's all in that kind of vein. You want 1:2 ratio, so 1 part the color, and then 2 parts the 10 volume developer. So I have the Sally's Salon Care 10 volume cream developer, and then this, and the color I'm going for is a very light natural blonde, 9NB. One thing I was reading the reviews on Sally's website, and which you need to take those with a grain of salt, because there are a lot of inexperienced people who are coloring their hair, so they may not be using the product in the proper way. But there are some very educational reviews on there, and you can kind of gather your own opinions about once you read enough of them. But it does seem that this line, at least with the ash blondes, the natural blondes, and what was the other one that they had on there that they were saying? I don't remember the other one, but because I wanted to go a medium ash blonde, but they were saying, people who tried it, that it was much darker than they expected. And once I saw the swatches in the store, that's why it's important to like look online and go into the store and look at the swatches, because even though I was going to do an ash blonde, I decided that a very light natural blonde might be better. It may not do anything to my hair, you know, it's like my hair's pretty blonde as it is. It may but we're just gonna see. It's an experiment and I'm trying it out, so if you have similar hair color to me, that's not natural, then you know, you'll see how this kind of works for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. I have my mirror here, and then always use gloves because you can have a skin reaction to any product. I see people on YouTube all the time not using gloves. They cost nothing. So this is my box. This is my last pair. This whole box was about $3 and it's lasted me probably 2 years. And I use them for all sorts of things. Then your regular like little liquid measuring cup you can buy at Sally's for a couple bucks. Obviously a application brush and application bowl, and then clips. You always want to section out your hair. It just makes it so much easier. And you always want to start in the back when you're applying hair color, because especially, now it doesn't really matter if it's a deposit only, like the Brights collection, like pinks, purples, and stuff like that. But when you're using developer, you definitely want to start in the back because that's your toughest hair, and the hair in the front, especially if you've had it processed before multiple times, will break really easily, and we don't want breakage, so we're not going to do that. So all this will be last. So get my gloves on, which I guess I could have done beforehand. Live and learn. It doesn't help that like it's super humid today, so everything's sticky. Alrighty. So this is a 2.5 ounce tube, and I'm going to use it all up because why not? This summer I'm going to do something different with my hair anyway, but I've been wanting to get back to like my natural color, or at least closer to, because I had my hair black for a long time. Then I had a lot of pink and purple, and anyway, so doing the blonde thing for a second, but then for summer I always do some funky color. Always shake up your developer, and we're going to have 4 ounces of the developer, which is, they have little measurements on the side you can't really see in the camera, but 4 ounces is right up to the top line. 4 ounces. And then carefully mix it all together until it's completely mixed. Being careful not to spill on yourself. I don't really care if I get dye on this outfit. It's like my tattered house dress. It has holes all over it and whatever. So mix that all up. So I'm half expecting that like my hair is going to look exactly the same once I'm done, but that's fine. I washed, one thing that's important about this too is that you want this to be put on clean hair. You don't want to have a bunch of product and build up, so it is good to wash your hair with a clarifying shampoo before you get started, just to get, you know, especially just all the product, and if you had toner in your hair before or anything like that, you don't want those to affect the end result. Alright, so that's all mixed. It's pretty runny. So, I mean, this isn't like a very hard thing to do. I've done this for so long, I can probably do this in the viewfinder. But you just take, you know, bits of section down, and I'm also looking in the mirror down here though. and just start putting it all over the place. So I usually do the edges and the bottom of my neckline first, and then start bringing this through. And you do want to work kind of fast, because one thing that they did say when you're doing this process is you only want it on your head for 10 to 15 minutes. And 10 to 15 minutes goes very quickly. Oh, and that was another thing. Like, obviously, my roots are starting to grow out. You can see a little bit from the first time I bleached my hair, lightened my hair. And it's just having something a little darker, or more natural looking. It's just going to make my life a little simpler. Because then you don't have to go and like lighten it every 2 weeks, which I do. Of course, I do get some on my neck. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to apply it all over my head. Next thing I'm going to do is, well, I've set my timer for 15 minutes. It says 10 to 15 minutes, so I'll check back in between there, in between those times. And actually, one thing I always do is just get a wide tooth comb. Just kind of comb through, make sure it's all evenly distributed. And you want to be very careful, because you know you're not supposed to comb through wet hair. I know that, but if you're very, very gentle, it's going to be okay. And you really want to make sure that it is very even, because no one wants to be splotchy. We're not trying to be a cheetah. But because my hair has been processed multiple times, I'm being very careful. And so you saw how much product I had before. My hair is not extremely long. I mean, it's a short bob. So I just want to get through all this first. That's just old hair. Anyway, so I don't have very much left. So using up that whole tube, it seems like a lot of product, but once you actually start using it up, it's not as much as you think. And then just kind of go over and might as well use up what you have. Make sure all those ends are nice and saturated. Put my glove back on. Just kind of all right, that looks very well saturated. So now I'm going to wait for the timer to beep, and I'll come back after. All right, I'm back. I've washed out all the color and dried my hair, and I really love it. I think it looks really good. It's not a crazy change, but it definitely, I mean, did what it was supposed to do. You know, it really blended my hair better. It took some of that yellow out of it. Like, I don't know if it picks up on camera, but in real life, certain areas just were definitely in that yellow stage still. And this is definitely closer to like my natural hair color. It definitely has some like caramel notes to it, but it's definitely like a more neutral blonde. So it has like some warmth, but some cool caramel colors in it and lots of shine. I mean, look how, you know, shiny and soft my hair looks. So I'm really pleased with it. I do, you know, have these bright lights on. So I think, especially if you look at the swatch in the store, it looks a lot lighter than what this is. But obviously my hair was not a platinum. So you have to take that into consideration on like what level your hair is. You know, the swatches in the store are like the pure color on like platinum hair. So that's like, if you have yellow or orange or brassy notes or whatever, you know, going on with your hair, it's going to come out different. And I think that's why people were having such a problem, and, you know, bad reviews underneath on the website itself. But I think it turned out great. I'm really happy with it. It's supposed, you know, it's a Demi product. It's not going to last like this forever. They said 24 washes. So, you know, we'll see, which I like because I'm going to do more stuff with my hair. And this is just kind of like a good neutral jumping off point. And because I don't have any plans on doing it until after summer starts anyway. So I'm super jazzed. I'm going to put all the product information and the tools I used in the description, and I hope this is helpful to you guys. And thanks for checking out my channel, and please like and subscribe and check back in. I'll be doing more of these videos and really focusing on, even though I am a professional and I can go to, you know, pro stores and get any product I want, I really want to focus on what's available to the mass market, because and show you the results and how to use them in the right way. And so yeah, I'll be doing definitely more Sally hair care videos and product reviews through them. If there's any product that you want me to try, put it in the comments and I'll see if I can. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for checking out my video. Have a great day. Bye.